What's going on YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and welcome back to another DC Comics Solicitations discussion video. This time it is for DC's October 2021 solicitations, and we got the covers here, we got all the issues, and we're going to go ahead and give this thing a look around. So I'm not going to take too long of this thing because it is after 1 in the morning right now, and I'm kind of tired. I haven't had the chance to record this thing yet because I was just recording on my friend's stream, and now I'm here, so let's go ahead and get this thing over with. So I'll leave a link in the description below so you can kind of check things out, but we're going to kind of go through briefly, just kind of glance things and maybe discuss about a few things. But there's definitely some stuff that caused some discussions online, I should say, so that's always kind of fun to talk about. But yeah, let's go here. So Batman the Imposter, let's scroll through. So we have Batman the Imposter number 1. This is written by Mattson Tomlin. This is one of the writers of the upcoming The Batman. So this is basically Bruce Wayne has to go and take down somebody else dressed up as Batman. So there's that. We also have Batman number 114. This is the beginning of the whole Fear State thing. There's Ghostmaker. There's all the variant covers. This one's written by James Tynion IV, art by Jorge Jimenez. So Batman's racing against time to stop Gotham City from tearing itself apart as the Scarecrow's long game is revealed. The Dark Knight has bigger problems, though, as an insane Peacekeeper 1 is on a murderous rampage through the streets of Gotham. Can Peacekeeper X stop him? Backup Clown Hunter has been doused with fear toxin at the hands of Scarecrow, and he's living out every anxiety, moment of pain, and heartbreak he's ever had. Will he find his way out and resume his goal of being Gotham's protector from clowns, or will he succumb to Scarecrow's greatest mind game yet? See the end of this epic story that will change Clown Hunter's trajectory in Gotham City forever. So again, more of Tynion's backup characters. And we also have here Batgirl's featured in the backup, so that's cool. That's a cool variant cover right there. Batman and Miracle Molly are all that stands between Gotham City and absolute insanity, but an unhinged Simon Saint brings back all the resources of the Magistrate, more Magistrate stuff, to bear on the Dark Knight. Is victory at hand for the Scarecrow? Backup Batgirls. Okay, here we go. Cassandra Cain and Stephanie Brown have each other's backs no matter what, even if it means punching some Magistrate soldier butt and putting an even bigger target on their backs. Meanwhile, a mysterious anti-Oracle character finally makes contact directly with Babs and has a few things to say about the unethical nature of Oracle's powers and what they think that should be done about it. So here's an interesting one. Arkham City, the Order of the World. More Batman, Batman, Batman. So we got that right there. So in this one, so the Joker's attack on Arkham Asylum left long-standing Gotham establishment. I think this is set in the Arkham universe. Established in room, most of the patients killed are missing, only a handful survive. A few nurses, a gravely injured security guard, and one doctor. In the chaos of the assault, it is believed that several of the asylum's patients escaped and scurried off into the dark nooks and crannies of Gotham City. Now these Arkhamites walk among us, and it's up to the asylum's one remaining doctor, Jacosta Joy, to round up performing patients. Meet these Arkhamites, one with no face, a piggy in search of perfection. A man feels nothing and burns everything there. And there we go. I guess it's not set in the Arkham universe. I don't know what this thing is. It could just be kind of a standalone thing, but I think this is kind of cool, like an Azrael story. Batman Secret Files, Peacekeeper 1. So James Tynion and Ed Brisson. So this is another one of those like little one-shot things. I haven't gotten around to reading the Signal one, but I'll have to definitely, get there. So, picking up after the events of Fear State Alpha, follow Sean Mahoney, aka Peacekeeper 1, in the wake of his exposure to a highly potent fear toxin at the hands of Scarecrow. So, there's going to be some issues with Scarecrow and the Magistrate. Now dosed with terror and facing a lifetime of fear and insecurity, Mahoney has found himself frantically reflecting on his past as GCPD officer and then as prison guard at Arkham Asylum, all while desperately attempting to keep his mind from fracturing. Will Peacekeeper 1 give in to fear or become terror incarnate? Then we have Catwoman number 36. So we see Harley Quinn there as one of the variant covers. Gotham City Sirens reunion. No one saw coming as Ivy senses Queen. Ivy and Queen Ivy, there's two characters, becomes increasingly erratic. Catwoman decides she's too older to keep. Alitown has a plan hatched to get her out to Gotham. What is she going to need? The help of the Riddler, but even after Selina saved from certain doom, can he be trusted? Meanwhile, the flicking assassin known as White Witch, flanked by magistrate soldiers, has arrived to return Ivy to Simon Saint. Harley Quinn, the Gardener, joined the fight against White Witch and the Magistrates, also featuring Ghostmaker. So, more of Tynion's characters crossing over into the other books. This is by Ram V. Nightwing number 85. So I'm excited for Nightwing because, well, I'm really liking what Tom Taylor is doing, and of course we had that twist last month where his sister was around. He apparently has a sister, so we'll get around to that. Babs takes the anti-Oracle attack on her network personally, and she suits up as Batgirl, accompanying Nightwing and Tim Drake to track down who is responsible. But with fear consuming the streets of Gotham, Batgirl and Nightwing accidentally get hit with something that reveals their deepest fears, and it involves each other. Ooh, so this should be kind of interesting. Will they finally evolve their relationship past the will they, won't they? Or will it just keep going on in an endless cycle? Only time will tell. Detective Comics number 1044. This is written by Mariko Tamaki. Backup story written by Stephanie Phillips. So, when the terrorist organization known as the Red Crown took control of Mayor Nakano's personal security detail, only the Batman can protect Gotham's highest-ranking official from certain death. But when the pair is thrust into the sewers below, a much more sinister threat lurks in the darkness. Better look sharp, Batman, because 100,000 eggs with 100,000 little monsters inside are about to hatch, and they look hungry. Backup Arkham Asylum may have been decimated during A-Day, but its legacy lives on. Now, Mayor Nakano has given the green light a brand new Arkham Tower to be erected in the heart of Gotham City. Oh, geez, that could go perfectly right. And some strange and horrific things are going down at the construction site. Don't miss this epic kickoff to a story arc that will shape Batman universe for years to come. So we're going to have Arkham Tower. Looks like they're kind of, might even lead towards like Arkham City in the main universe. That'd be kind of cool. I Am Batman number 2. This is Jace Fox is on the streets as Batman, fighting the misinformation, violence, flooding Gotham City during Fear State. Social commentary right there. That's what it's going to be. With mysterious connection exists between the Magistrate and the next Batman second son villain arcading, and what Gotham vigilante pays the ultimate price when a misguided young man shoots him down in cold blood. So we got that going on there. Batman Urban Legends number 8. Oh, hey, Batwoman. Jeez, I feel like it's been a while since I've read Kate Kane and something. Batwoman, Fear State Time. Okay. Someone's hacked into Oracle's network and has started spreading information around Gotham. Batman is dead. Cassandra Cain, Batgirl is a killer. Fear toxin is in the air, which is true and which is false. Batman will find out with the help of Commissioner Renee Montoya and Kate's sister Beth, aka Red Alice. Outsiders, Fear State tie-in. Okay, so it's a bunch of Fear State tie-ins. Scarecrow has stirred Gotham City into a panic, and it's awakened one of its first students he experimented on, a man turned into a monster known as the Fearful. The Outsiders will have to reunite with the Signal in order to stop the Fearful and keep the city at peace, but a message from the world of Future State reaches the Signal. For the world of Future State reaches the Signal and changes everything. Okay, so it seems like somebody's coming back from the future to change the timeline, it seems like. Then we have Azrael. Azrael, the last acolyte of the Order of St. Dumas, has returned to the streets of Gotham City after serving with the Justice League in the stars. He's convinced he's strayed too far from his purpose and from his teachings and needs to reassert himself, but it will be met with the city that's changed forever, a city that it will shake his faith. Professor Pig, just in time for Halloween, a tale of super horror from fan favorite creator Christian Ward, writing the drawing of Batman hunting down Professor Pig in order to find the victim of kidnapping. Batman will dig back into the memories of youth to track down Pig to save his child's life. Save a child's life, excuse me. Harley Quinn number 8. Another Fear State tie-in here. So there's Harley Magistrate. You kind of get the gist of it all. Okay, here's an interesting one. Task Force Z number 1. So Jason Todd seems to be getting something. Looks familiar. Yeah, so there's a lot of variant covers here, but this looks to be the new Red Hood lead story by Matthew Rosenberg. So in life, they've terrorized the people of Gotham. Now they're Gotham's last hope. Task Force X saw villains working their way to freedom. Task Force Z will see dead villains, working for a new chance at life. On A-Day, the attack on Arkham Asylum left hundreds of Gotham's most cunning and deranged criminals dead. Now mysterious benefactors activated the government's Task Force clause to bring them back as the ultimate army of the night. To lead this team of the undead, the only person who knows exactly what it feels like to be brutally murdered and brought back to life again can handle the job. Enter Red Hood. But when Jason Todd unravels the mystery surrounding Task Force Z's creation, he will try to destroy it and embrace it. Bane, Madbat, the Arkham Knight, Sundowner, Mr. Bloom, Red Hood, they are all Task Force Z, and death was just the beginning. This actually has a pretty cool concept. So it's basically a Suicide Squad book, but with zombies. I actually kind of like that. Batman Fortnite one-shot, don't care. Batman the Long Halloween special. Okay, we got that. So if you're interested in that. Catwoman Lonely City number 1. 10 years ago, the massacre known as Fool's Night claimed lives of Batman, Joker, Nightwing, and Commissioner Gordon sent Selina Kyle, Catwoman, to prison. A decade later, Gotham was grounded, put away. Its most heroes in the building. The new Gotham claimed safer. And yeah, so we got a little Catwoman. Looks like a one-shot or a mini-series of some sort. So she looks like she's got gray hair there, like she's Cruella de Vil. But this could be interesting. We'll see. Okay, so here's another one. So it's kind of like Deceased, but instead of zombies, we're getting vampires. DC versus Vampires #1, written by James Tynion IV. Boy, this guy writes so much stuff. The Justice League has long protected Earth from all manner of foreign and alien invaders over the years, always keeping a vigilant eye on the skies for the next threat. But what if the threat was always walking on Earth, hiding in plain sight, watching and waiting for the moment to strike? In the tradition of Deceased, reference there, comes a terrifying new series of the twisted minds of Tynion IV, Matthew Rosenberg, and Otto Schmidt that will tear the Justice League apart in the world of the undead. I really like that cover there. I like the variants here. If I were to get a cover, it'd definitely be this variant here. Then we have a Human Target one by Tom King. Aquaman, Green Arrow, Deep Target #1. So Aquaman and Green Arrow, this is kind of announced a little bit ways back, but finally getting a book with these two in it, and it's in a crossover book. So I guess they're like, we don't want to give you a solo book each, so we'll just kind of throw you together in a book. So we got that, Batman the Audio Adventure Special. So there's that there. If you want to read that. Wonder Woman 80th Anniversary Special. So there's a lot of creators kind of put on this thing, but Wonder Woman's getting her own special, which will definitely be really solid. Got all the variant covers. All these 80th Anniversary Specials have been pretty solid. I like the Green Lantern one quite a bit. There's definitely looks a little bit DC AU. Wonder Woman Historia, the Amazons #1. This one's by Kelly Sue DeConnick. It's 1 of 3. It's going to be 72 pages. Wow, that's a long-ass book. If you're interested in that, there you go. We also have Nubia and the Amazons. So Nubia's getting a book. Good for her. So we're getting some more Amazonian-based books. And we can see one with young Diana here as well. And a Wonder Woman special. I haven't been really reading Wonder Woman, but it's cool that, her and the Amazons are getting a lot of books. Look at this. Diana, Princess of the Amazons. Diana. A lot of things. Then we have a horror book here, Refrigerator Full of Heads. So if you're interested in that, horror story there. DC Horror presents Soul Plumber #1. So we're getting a lot of horror stuff. So that's cool stuff. Action Comics number 1036. So the Warworld saga begins. After learning of an enslaved race with mysterious ties to Krypton, Superman and the Authority travel across the galaxy to dethrone the new Mongol and liberate Warworld. I was about to say Waterworld, like the Kevin Costner movie. Introducing new characters in a new corner of the DC universe. The biggest Superman event since Death and Return to Superman begins here. Ooh, interesting. Aquaman The Becoming. So this is the Jackson Hyde one. Basically his quest to become the new Aquaman. Batman 89 #3. I'm so excited to read this Batman 89 book. You have no idea. So I'm just going to kind of not really read the spoilers, the solicitations. I kind of want to go into this thing blind and kind of read it each month and just wait and see what happens next. Batman vs. Big B, A Lone Wolf in Gotham #2. So there's part 2 of that. Batman Reptilian #5. Always so much Batman stuff. It gets kind of exhausting. Batman The Adventure Continues, Season 2, #5. I'll have to check out The Adventure Continues because I like the animated series, but I haven't read any of the tie-in comics. So Batman Catwoman #8. This is by Tom King. I thought this book would have been done by now, but it's still going. Hopefully it has a good climax, I guess. I haven't really been reading it. Black Manta #2. I really love this cover right here. This is a really epic kind of jumping into chaos type cover. But if you're interested in Black Manta, you got something really cool here. Blue and Gold #4. This is by Dan Jurgens. It's Blue Beetle and Booster Gold together and little ongoing comic book stuff. And here we have the saddest one of all. Challenge of the Super Sons #7. This is basically the Peter J. Tomasi swan song of this thing. I've already reviewed every single digital issue. So, this is just the last bit of physical print. So, after this, I don't know what Tomasi is going to be doing next, but good luck, buddy. Good luck. Checkmate #5. This is by Bendis. Checkmate, Leviathan, kind of all that stuff. Crush and Lobo #5. Mariko Tamaki. This is 5 of 8. I wonder if they're going to figure out who Crush's mom is. But, if you're interested in that. DC Horror presents The Conjuring, The Lover #5. Oh, this actually reminds me. So this is the finale of it. I actually got to go and do a video review on the second issue of the Conjuring, The Lover storyline. So I'll have to get that out this weekend. So many reviews to do. I get exhausted. Even now you can see I'm kind of tired and don't have the energy. but I'm going to push onward. So this is Deathstroke Incorporated. I'm really excited for this Deathstroke book, by the way, by Joshua Williamson. Deathstroke in space. I want to do the Tim Curry space, you know. The secret organization Trust. Hubba, hubba, hubba. Money, money, money. Who do you trust? Batman 89 reference. See? I can't wait for that book. Assigns Deathstroke's new team an over-the-top mission. Head into deep space and stop Cyborg Superman from spreading his consciousness to every machine in the multiverse. But as they battle the dangers of space, Black Canary begins to uncover the truth about Trust and exactly what they want, why they want to control Deathstroke. So there you go. I'm sure at some point this will tie back into Robin. Future State Gotham number 6. More Future State stuff. Joshua Williamson. There we go. Green Lantern number 7. Haven't really been reading it, but there you go. Hardware season 1 number 3. We got that there. Harley Quinn the animated series, the Kill Bang tour. So this is a tie into the Harley Quinn series. Selena Kyle. Iconic Rocket season 1 number 4. There you go. Justice League number 69. Is this really the main cover? It just looks like someone giving a selfie. So the super spies at Checkmate and put their sneaky noses where they do not belong in the Justice League are not happy about it. In fact, most of the Justice League isn't happy about happy Checkmate exists. Setting up Checkmate versus the Justice League, the super spies versus the super ... guys. This is the most awkwardly written like solicitation. Justice League Dark, Zatanna is locked in a battle with the greatest sorcerer of all time, Merlin. So yeah, you're getting your Justice League stuff right there. I kind of gave up reading Justice League a while back. The Scott Snyder bit, like there's some really cool looking artwork, but it just got kind of like so confusing as to what was happening. I felt like I was reading something in another language that I couldn't translate. Justice League Infinity number 4. After being whisked across the multiverse, Warner finds herself trapped in a desolate and barren planet with the last person you ever expect. Find Darkseid. What is the former ruler of Apocalypse want the Amazonian warrior? What lurks in the shadow of this devastated world? So I got to check out Justice League Infinity. There should be something good there. Justice League: The Last Ride number 6 by Chip Zdarsky. So as you can see here, Stranded Apocalypse, cool stuff. 6 of 7. Legends of the Dark Knight number 6. Becky Cloonan. 2 Gotham City horror stories. One following possessed Selma Grundy. The other story where Batman is forced to join forces to Killer Croc. Cool. Mr. Miracle stuff, so we're interested in that. Pennyworth. Ooh, here we go. This one I saw a lot of debate on Twitter, and people were arguing about it because, well, when it comes to this sort of stuff, it's always going to be that way. Like, there's always going to be arguing. So we have Robin number 7, and what do you know? What do you know? There you go. Damian's got a girlfriend now, apparently, and he's reading a manga about his life with his, I guess, would-be girlfriend. It was a smooch heard around the world, and it's the one thing Damian Wayne didn't see coming his way in the Lazarus tournament. As Robin battles for the secrets of eternal life against the deadliest killers on the planet, dare he survive a girlfriend? So there you go. I mean, a lot of people were kind of expecting it, and it looks like there's your confirmation. I mean, they wouldn't, put this on here unless something happened in like issue 6. I'm kind of surprised they're pulling the trigger on this early, but you know what? Damian's a teenager. This is bound to happen. Teenagers have crushes. I saw people arguing on Twitter about this, and it was just a big freak out. People were like screaming at each other back and forth. And I'm like, I just kind of sat back and I'm like, ugh. When it comes to character shipping and kind of anything, you see kind of this crazy side. And it doesn't matter. Like, if either somebody likes it and they're excited about it, then you have somebody who dislikes it. Then you'll have somebody who will just be like, I'm excited because it pisses one other person off. I'm like, it's just annoying. I just hope it's written well and it's handled well. But you know what? No need to freak out about it. It should be kind of cool. Flatline's kind of cool. So good for Damian. Good for Flatline. Let him be happy. Let them be happy. That kid's been through a lot. Let him be happy. Ruby Justice League number 7. Don't care. Scooby-Doo. Love Scooby-Doo, but don't care about this series. Look at this. Issue 112. Does anybody even talk about this stuff? There's so much Scooby-Doo stuff. Like, it's kind of crazy how that series goes on. Shazam number 4. There we go. Teen Titans Academy. All that stuff. More tying into that book. Static Season 1 number 5. There you go. There's Static Shock. Suicide Squad number 8. Back Part 2. There we go. Suicide Squad King Shark number 2 of 6. So King Shark's getting his own thing because we got the Suicide Squad movie. Superman 78 number 3. So this could be pretty good too. I just watched Superman 2 earlier today. It was quite good. Brainiac's coming in. Superman vs. Lobo, number 2. Superman's son of Kal-El. This is the John Kent thing, so we'll talk about this one. Kal-El has left, and the weight of the world now rests on his son's shoulders. Powerful forces have been threatened by John Kent's first leaps in his father's boots. It's hard to hurt a man of steel, but his loved ones make a much easier target. John's world is about to come crashing down. Oh no, there's the Kent farm. All the positive, happy moments of Superman Rebirth just gone and flushed away. Makes me a sad panda. Lastly, I think we're about done. Teen Titans Academy number 8. Are we going to finally get the reveal of Red X? The only thing that's kind of keeping this book going. It's Halloween at the Academy. That means homecoming is fast approaching. With the freshmen excited about getting in touch with their spooky sides, the faculty again grapples with the scary threat posed by their rogue student, the mysterious Red X. Luckily, this time, the Titans have help from some old friends who have at long last come here. Okay. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, we got that. The Flash number 775. Hunt for the Glaive. When a mysterious glaive crash lands in the middle of Central City, the Flash must race against time to stop its ill effects, all while keeping an army of supervillains from attaining this unknown and sinister cosmic prize. The Joker, number 8, looks like Lady Bane is there after the Joker at this point. A lot of variants here for the Joker. You know, I post videos on the Joker. If you guys could check those out, let me know, because like those don't even seem to generate any views at all. Jim Gordon was warned to head back to the light while he still can, but his quest to apprehend the Joker is taking him deeper into darkness. Could the Joker actually be innocent in the attack on Arkham Asylum? Punchline backup. It's Jailbreak as Bluebird wants to escape from Blackbait before Punchline and Regain can murder her. Joker presents a puzzle box right there. The Nice House on the Lake, number 5. The Swamp Thing, number 8. Titans United, number 2. Guest starring Hawk and Dove. Titans Girl Podcast and some of the other Plasma 2. And what does it have got to do with Superboy? Guest starring Hawk and Dove. Wonder Girl with Yara Flor. I haven't been reading this, but we got 5 and 6. So you got your Yara Flor fix. Wonder Woman number 780. Wonder Woman Black and Gold number 5. Love the look here. And then we, I think, have some solicitations. Batman Ninja Turtles Omnibus. That's a pretty good series at the... Yeah, I like that. That was my favorite Tiny book, actually. So it looks like that's that. And then it's just a bunch of solicitations, trade paperbacks and stuff. So yeah, there you go. That is the October 2021 solicitations. I know I kind of briefly skimmed through them. Fear State, kind of indifferent on. Like, I'm just not that interested in what's happening there. I'm still reading it. Nightwing, I'm excited to read. Detective Comics I've actually been liking for the most part, but it's got the Fear State tie-in, and like I said, Fear State, Magistrate, everything's kind of tying into it, and it doesn't have me too stoked. Urban Legends could be pretty good, but again, more about Fear State, Harley Quinn, Fear State. Task Force Z, this one is probably the one I'm most looking forward to in terms of the newer titles, so I'm definitely going to be checking that out. Batman Long Halloween Special, I got a DC vs. Vampires number 1. That sounds kind of cool. Arrow, or Aquaman Green Arrow. Yes, definitely, because I want to read a Green Arrow book. Lots of Wonder Woman stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Definitely going to be talking about the Conjuring one. Batman 89, of course. How can I not forget and not be excited about this thing? So I'll definitely be picking that up. Super Sons, I'll pick up my physical copy. Won't be picking up that. Nope. Yes, I'll talk about that. Deathstroke Incorporated number 2. Definitely be talking about that one. Not much here. Hang on one second. Frozen. Okay, so we got that. Robin number 7, of course. I'm most looking forward to Robin. I mean, I say this a lot, but Robin is like my favorite series going on at DC right now. Reboot Justice League, Scooby-Doo, and Teen Titans Academy, of course. I'll talk about it, but it doesn't mean I have to get excited. Oh, Superman Son of Kal-El. That's a pretty good one too. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for this month. Joker as well. What did you guys think of this week's October solicitations? What are you most looking forward to? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We'll chat about it some more. I'll kind of end where I typically end. We'll end on Robin because, well, it's always fun to do that. And Twitter, people's reactions to it were kind of fun, but, it's just something. All right, I gotta go. It's like 2 a.m. right now. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, share it with your friends. As always, take care now. Bye bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.